Hi, this is one of my favorite at-home props. It's a paper plate. It works awesome for a bar class. I also have legit glide discs. They're a little bit trashed. I got these at Target, $10. But if you don't have them, and right now I know Amazon and other companies are really slow on filling orders, these work great. Not that we should be using paper plates in daily life. Not an advocate of that. Love my environment. But most of us have some shoved in a cupboard somewhere. Grab them, use them for this instead. So I'm just going to show you a few of my favorite bar moves using paper plates. So one of my favorites is to take the plates underneath. I usually, with a thin paper plate, I'll stack a few, which is why I'm using the plural. Put it underneath the ball of 1 foot. If you have a support, light hand touch on the support, and you're gonna sit back like you're sitting in a yoga chair, weight in the standing heel, hips pressing behind you. The leg with the disc is gonna go out in front. You're gonna take a little circle around, called a rond de jambe in ballet, and then as you pull in, you're gonna squeeze your seat on that standing side. So we sit back, circle, squeeze. Sit back, circle, squeeze. So you could do anywhere from 8, probably on up to 24 of these, as long as you're maintaining good form. You have that nice neutral spine and that core engagement. So from this exercise, you can simply step yourself forward a little bit, take the leg with the plate, slide it behind you, bend your front knee like you're coming into a crescent lunge from yoga, push the weight into that front heel, and little tiny pulses up through that front heel. My knee is staying right on top of the heel, and my plate is gently sliding front to back. Spine is on a slight incline, core is engaged. Again, anywhere from 8, probably on up to 32 of these. Feeling it on the underside of the leg, feeling it in the quads. Pull it up. Face your support for a simple lunge. So again, ball of the foot underneath the disc. You're gonna slide back. Both knees bend this time. Back knee toward the floor, front knee over the heel, and then you pull in, pushing through that front heel. Slide back, pull in, maintaining good posture, using an exhale on the way up. And I would say anywhere from 8 to 24 of these. Light touch on that support, whatever it is. So those are a few of my favorite standing moves with plates. Let me show you a few of my favorite mat moves with plates. So for this I have 2 sets of plates. I'm going to take my palms and place them right on the center of each plate. So to start, I'm in all fours. My wrists are underneath my shoulders, knees right underneath my hips. Without letting my body move, I'm going to slide my right arm forward, slide my left arm forward, pull my right arm back, slide my left arm back. Staying on the right side, we go out, and in, and in, and inhale, out, and exhale, in. Doing a couple on the left. So left leads out, left leads in. Feel your shoulder blades pulling in as you retract those arms. Rest of your body is frozen in space. So the exercise, the use of the discs stays the same, but we can change the position of the body. Let me see if I can do this with my chair in the way. So option 1 would be to come to a plank on the knees, making sure you've got that straight line from the back of your head to your knees. Normally I would pull my heels toward my hips to be forward of my kneecaps, and you may not get as much range of motion once you come into plank, but you're going to go out, and in, using the upper body. And then you're going to reverse, lead arm, and then I'm sure you've guessed That final variation is your full plank. And I would go for a slightly wider stance for this one. Engage the core, and it's out and out and in and in and out and out and in and in. And I would say anywhere between, I would probably do 8 reps or 8 times each lead, depending. And you could do all positions, or you could pick the position that works best for you and do maybe 16 of that one. So there are a lot of ways that you can play. Another plank variation that I really like, well, there are a couple, is to take the plates underneath the balls of your feet, starting in all fours, so your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. You're in a nice long neutral spine, and you're just gonna take one leg, press it back behind you, and pull it in. Other leg, press back and pull in. So it's an inhale to go out, exhale to come in. The rest of the body is staying completely still, and you're using those low abdominals to pull the knee back in. So that's variation number 1, great way to build strength. Variation number 2, we find that little hover of the knees, that bear pose. And we go back and in, and back and in, and inhale and exhale. Let's do one more on each side. This is another one where you could do anywhere from 8 to 16 to 24 reps, depending on your strength and the variation that you choose. Last exercise I'm going to show you today, let me just move my chair out of the way, is up in a full plank. You could do this on your forearms as well. And you're going to take one leg out to the side and in, side and in. Inhale, exhale. Option to take both legs at the same time, out and in, only opening about double hip width, no wider, even if you're uber flexible. And again, anywhere from 8 to 16 to 24 reps. Hope you enjoyed playing with your plates, and I will see you soon.